Hey everybody, this is a video on commissions. And what we're going to do today is start in our compliance section because what we need to do is have all of our ratified documents submitted before we can do our commissions. And at the same time that we submit our ratified documents is when we would like to see your commissions tab submitted. So real quick, we're just going to go through a quick recap of how we submit our documents into this commissions tab. As you can see, this is a Virginia buyer and the consultation folder is already approved in our system. And now that we have a ratified contract, we are in the under contract folder for this Virginia buyer. And I'm going to click through from the add a file tag and I'm going to do manual upload. Browse because this is on my desktop and I'm going to click the document that I want and I'm going to attach it. And I'm going to go through and do this, and I'm doing the manual uploads on this because they are on my desktop. If I had multiple files that were in DocuSign, I could actually click on the assign multiple files tab up here and you could pull many of them in at the same time. When they're on my desktop or on my computer, I prefer to add them one at a time like this. I can see them easier. This is the lender letter, sign, EMD confirmation we're going to go grab, and what else do we need? Copy of MLS listing. All right, full listing. And we like to have the MLS listing because we verify the commission that's being offered to you guys when the commissions are submitted. So everything's here. Status says open. I'm going to click Submit to Market Center. Avoid delay in approval by sending everything at the same time, right? You get the little warning there. All right, now it says submitted. The next thing that you're going to do, remember we go from left to right. So details was done, buyer profile was done, documents tab was done, offers. This tab is awesome if you have buyers that are losing out on properties to put in the information for your buyers that so that you can compare for them if they have lost out multiple properties. If you have a listing, this is also where you can put in all of the information for the multiple offers that you receive, and you can generate an offer sheet so that you can compare those. What we really need to have here is at least the ratified offer, okay? So you can call it whatever you want. I'm just going to call this ratified offer. In here, it's going to ask us for some key information on our contract. So we're going to put in here the information that's related to our contract. And some of this is actually going to auto-populate for us on our next page. So 19116 Eagle Mine Terrace. If it comes up like this for you when you start typing, the best thing to do is to click that so that you can see that it's going to match properly from what it's pulling from listing information and KWLS or the databases that it's pulling from. The seller's name it wants. If you see a red asterisk, that means it's a required field and you have to fill it in. All right, the more information you fill in, the smarter command is going to be for you. So as much information as you can put in, the better. All right, so we have cash plus financing equals final sales price. So we have, on this contract, we have a $550,000 sale price, and the client is putting down 20%. So we would put in here his cash down of $110,000 You see how it automatically populates on the other side. So he's going to be financing $440,000, and it adds up to our $550,000 sale price. His earnest money deposit is $10,000. There is no option fee. Remember, some of the things that we see in here are not used in our area. This is used all over the country, so we don't have to worry about filling in the non-asterisk items if they do not apply to us. Okay. Let me go back real quick. Seller will contribute blank towards settlement costs. This is if you have a seller subsidy, that's where you would put it. Pros and cons. So the good things about this offer were, let's see, settlement date that he liked. Let's see, a con for my client was that he waived appraisal contingency. Okay. All right, so we see here, we have the offer. There has to be an offer accepted in order for your commissions tab to open up. Do you see right here, commissions is grayed out. You can't even access it right now because we haven't accepted an offer. As soon as an offer is accepted, it will open up your commissions tab. So I'm going to go ahead and accept this offer. And look at that. We can go into our commissions tab. Commissions tab auto-populates certain things for you, and it wants a contract date. Well, I don't know why it didn't pull it from the page before. I think I can guarantee that it has to do with the details page not being filled out. So we're going to edit this information, and you can put it in right here. What I want to show you is that in your details page, on this section right here, oh look, there's no contract date. If I was to edit that section right here and go down to contract date and put the 12th or the 13th and save that and go back to commissions, oh look, it populated. So everything that you see in these tabs is pulling from somewhere else. It talks to each other. So if you're missing information, it's probably missing from somewhere else. Always make sure that you're filling in the information from left to right. Again, the more information that you fill in, the smarter this system is going to be for you and moving forward for everyone. The commission rate is 2.5%. That was something that I had filled in on the details page when I first started this opportunity. That was just a guess on how much the commission would be. Always verify that with what's in the MLS listing. That is what's being offered. My units are 1%. This is the agent gross commission. It shows down here what the splits are: 6% royalty, 30% commissions, net to agent, E&O insurance. For some offices, that's a deduction. KW Cares, Bold Scholarship. This is also where you put your B-Poll tax, or if you're doing a broker credit. So here is where you would edit agent payment. So if I'm doing my B-Poll tax, right? I'm going to scroll down here. I'm going to click add item, and I'm going to choose deduction. All right, B-Poll tax in Falls Church is going to be your GCI, which in this case is $13,750 times 0.0052 is $71.50. Tax type, you leave blank. Tax ID blank. Description, B-Poll. Pay to B-Poll. We use the office address, 105 West Broad Street. You can use the office phone number as well, because it doesn't matter, because Debbie knows where to pay the B-Poll taxes, and you click add, okay? And there it is. It comes up right here as B-Poll tax. If you are doing a broker credit, this is also where it goes. So you would click add item. You would not do it as a concession. You do it as a deduction as well, okay? It goes as a deduction. You put the amount, and you would put broker credit, and you put in here paid to buyer or seller, you don't even have to put their name. And you can still put our office address and the office phone number. This is because broker credits come out of our own side as an agent, out of our commission. So it goes in as a deduction. All right, I'm not adding anything else on this. So I'm going to click cancel. I want to save, actually, I'm going to add for KW Cares my deduction here, $50. I'm going to save my changes. There we go. You see additional deductions that were added. $50, $71 to be poll. Let's say you have an agent that you're splitting this commission with. How would you add that? Well, look here. It says add another agent. Add an agent. And from this drop down, you can pick someone that's in the office that you're splitting with. So let's say I was splitting this deal with my mentor, Carolina. Okay, so you start typing their name and it comes up, and you work on it just the way that you would have worked on yours. It comes up just with that same section in the bottom. All right, does that make sense to everybody? If you have any questions, please reach out to me. We are going to start returning the commissions if they are submitted without the B-Poll tax added. So please be aware, now that we are sending this video out to you, that you have the knowledge to be able to calculate that B-Poll tax. So it is your GCI, your total commission right here, times 0.0052. And this way, the amount that your check is that comes actually to you when you're paid after closing is going to match much closer to what's in the system here if you're adding it properly when you submit this tab. Now what I will do is click submit, and it says your commission is under review by your MCA. So in Falls Church, Debbie or I review these, and then you will see something that says accepted, or we will return it with a note if we need a correction. And once everything looks good, then Debbie imports it into her system, and then she can pay you faster after closing. All right, I hope this was helpful to you guys. If you need anything at all, reach out to one of us, and we can walk you through it step by step. I hope you guys have a great day.